here? Cool. Well, good morning. It's mornings with Papa Tom Chapin and the Chapin sisters and maybe some other folks as well. And this is our 90th show. Oh my goodness. Well, I was down in the basement looking at my room and I thought, I like my toys when they're nice and neat, but I like them even more all over the floor and underneath my feet. A messy room is happiness. Happiness is living in a neat mess. You say, happiness is living in a neat mess again. Happiness is living in a neat mess. Then Mom looks in and goes into shock. With a voice of doom says, look at this room. Clean up this pig pen. Then Mom goes out to an auction sale. Buys a butter churn and a broken scale and a Grecian urn and a suit of armor and an antique veil. She's just like me, but won't confess. Happiness is living in a neat mess. You say, happiness is living in a neat mess. Then Dad shows up with his puzzled look. And he says once more what we've heard before. I say you bought the junkyard. Then Dad goes down to his basement shop, where he keeps a stack of 30 years of National Geographic and a bumper from the Chevy, not to mention every album of the Boston Pops. It's a natural urge he can't repress. Happiness is living in a neat mess. You say, happiness is living in a neat mess. The baby's in the high chair, stuffing his face, spinach in his eye, on the hair on the chair, all over the place. Spinach in his hair, in his eye, on the chair, all over the place. He tried the spoon with no success, but he's allowed to make a mess. And he's living proof that happiness is living in a neat mess. You say, happiness is living in a neat mess. You say, neat mess. Oh my goodness, oh my goodness. That's a great song John Forster and I wrote. And here's one that Michael Mark and I wrote. La 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 la. That's your part. La 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 la. When I was a little kid, a diminutive juvenile, I liked my folks to read to me. I was an eager bibliophile. Now I like words for how they sound and how they communicate. Perhaps I should explain myself, that is, elucidate. Great big words, I like big words. That's your part. Great big words, I like big words. Letter by letter, the bigger the better. Great big words, la la la. La 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 la. Now maybe you're adept at sports or excellent at school. Maybe you're vainglorious, which means you think you're cool. But give me a massive ideogram, a big word to make my point. When you can verbalize yourself, you can really rock the joint. Oh, great big words, I like big words. I get a thrill out of every syllable. Great big words. My word of the week last week was unique. People thought I was one of a kind. When my word of the week my word of the day, let's see, was disengaged. People said I was very refined, but they look at me like I'm an alien when I say things like sesquipedalian. But me worry, I can't go wrong with the words a foot and 1/2 long. Clap your hands, go great big words. I like big words. Bow, 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 bow. Once again, go great big words. I like big words. Ba, 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 ba. Now big words are prodigious terms, and don't they sound delicious? They impress your teachers, confuse your parents, and make your friends suspicious. But that's okay, we'll start a trend, and soon we'll sweep the nation. The Hyperlinguistic Polysyllabic Speech Association. Great big words, I like big words. No extra charge if it's very large, these great big words. Once again, go great big words, I like big words. Letter by letter, the bigger the better, great big words. La 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 la. Reiterate, please. La 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 la. Diminuendo. La 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 la. Grand finale. La 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 la. Great big words. Oh my goodness. And I had a request for by Claudia in my office to do this song, which I haven't done in a long time. Gonna tell you about a girl they call the Pearl. Yes, the Pearl of Paraguay. And how she likes to ride her bike wherever she can, wherever she may. She goes up the hill and down the hill. She's whizzing from there to here. And now that girl they call the Pearl is grinning from ear to ear because of her wheels and the wonderful way that it feels. She's covering ground by rolling around, slipping and sliding, on rocking and riding, on grinning and gliding on wheels. Gonna tell you about a man from Kazakhstan, and this man owns an ox, and he gets an idea, put a couple of wheels under a box, a great big box, loads up the box, and asks the ox, would you pull it from there to here? And now that man from Kazakhstan is grinning from ear to ear because of his wheels and the width. That's the way that he earns his meals. He's covering ground by rolling around, slipping and sliding, on rocking and riding, on grinning and gliding on wheels. Every train, every plane, and every automobile are rolling from Poland to Greenland to Queensland. The world winds round on wheels. I'll tell you about a boy from Illinois who had bad legs and could not stand. And he got himself a chair with wheels. And now his world is a wonderland. With laugh and a whoop, he does a loop-de-loop, just because it's so much fun. He's rolling through space, a smile on his face, 'cause it's fun has just begun. Because of his wheels and the wonderful way that it feels. He's covering ground by rolling around, slipping and sliding, on rocking and riding, on grinning and gliding on wheels. Do it again. Slipping and sliding, on rocking and riding, on grinning and gliding on wheels. The world runs round on wheels. Nicely done, ladies. We had never done that before together, and that was great. Come help me with this one. Since 30 years ago, on Sunday was the passage of the Americans with Disabilities Act. So that's kind of a celebration. That last verse about a kid in a wheelchair, and but even more than that, this is one. Let's do the Everybody song that John Forster wrote. That wonderful song. Whether now or why, there are wonders inside everybody. There is joy, there is pride, curiosity inside everybody. For health and strength and beauty comes in every shape and size, and no one has the right to criticize. So let's all celebrate every height, every weight,
everybody,
every quirk, every gene, and the differences between
everybody.
'Cause health and strength and beauty come in every shape and size. Our differences are blessings in disguise. From the shell of our skin to the feelings within,
Everybody.
may we value and love, may we be respectful of
Everybody.
every boy, every girl in the whole of the world. Everybody, everyone, every two, every me, every you, everybody. Whether narrow or wide,
Whether narrow or wide, there are wonders inside everybody. There is joy, there is pride, curiosity inside everybody. Every boy, every girl in the whole of the world. Everybody, everyone, every two, every me, every you, everybody.
every boy, every girl,
Every boy, every girl in the whole of the world. Everybody, everyone, every two, every me, every you, everybody.
Guess what this birdie says?
come here, come over here, come over here.
She says,
What does?
She says,
The birdie
what
says it?
what we.
What does? The birdie says
The
that?
birdie.
But it has it speaks with a funny accent. Everybody, you better put that glass down there. Well, hi. What do you have? Birds in your hands? Hey, Willa, you know what else there is? There's one over there. You see the blue jay over there? Can you bring that over?
So, Lil can have it or Abigail.
So those of you who've never been here before, I'm Papa Tom Chapin. This is Lily Chapin. This is Abigail Chapin, the Chapin sisters.
So it does.
And
make that
this
noise.
is, it does. And this is
Come
little
show us.
Elspeth. And this is Willa. Come here with your birdie.
The birdie says I just forgot to tweet.
Ah,
Oh.
let's see.
Say
Can you
hello
see
to
it?
our internet friends,
Say-
Birdie.
Can I?
Ah. Ah ha ha.
While we're on the subject of everybody, we've put a call out before and we want more responses to how to make that song less binary. Every boy, every girl leaves out a lot of people. So we have to figure out a way to make it poetic and rhyming. Right now it's every boy, every girl in the whole of the world. So we're going to be working on it, but if you have ideas, you can send it to us too.
We
For,
talk
to
about
be
everyone
how
in the world.
Every child.
Every boy, every girl, everyone in the world.
well, boy, girl, that's the
But then
binary.
you add the everyone.
Or you can say every child. Well,
Yeah.
You know what we ought to do? We ought to talk to John Forster.
Yeah, but we have to do
Right.
it because it's It's pertinent and important.
Let's do, Willa, would you come over here and help us with your birdie? Every morning at 4:45, the early birds all start to arrive. Gertie's diner is coming alive, and the rush is about to begin. Gertie mentions up her man with Kay.
Fresh seed today, sesame rain. Smell sunflowers in the air, and the regulars are winging in.
Hear the cackle of the grackle and the moaning of the dove, and the mockingbird rocking from the branch above. When the catbird sitting in the catbird seat
Says, pull up a perch and eat.
here in Nashville, wanna sing a country song, and every birdie at the counter is a chirping along.
They go,
Flap, 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 tweet, 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 at Gertie's Birdseed Diner.
The bluebird special has a wonderful crunch. The poppy seeds sure pack a punch. Come for breakfast and stay for lunch. You never know who you'll see.
Sparrows, starlings, they all fly through. In cardinal red and jaybird blue. Would you believe I saw a cockatoo too? Chatting with a chickadee.
Hear the cackle of the grackle and the moaning of the dove, and the mockingbird rocking from the branch above. And the catbird sitting in the catbird seat,
pull up a perch and eat.
here in Nashville, wanna sing a country song, and every birdie at the counter is a chirping along. Flap, 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 tweet, 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 at Gertie's Birdseed Diner. We'll make your migration feel like a vacation.
Just follow and swallow, it's not too hard.
To the big bird feeder in the little backyard.
Just ride to Gertie's, we'll serve like Gertie's birdies.
We're dishing up the very best birdseed mix.
Brought a bunch of fabulous chicks.
Okay, girls, we need to get dancing and bird sounds. 2, 3, go!
Go! Dancing. These birds are not dancing.
Dance, girls.
Hear the cackle of the grackle and the moaning of the dove, and the mockingbird rocking from the branch above. And the catbird sitting in the catbird seat,
Says, pull up a perch and eat.
here in Nashville, wanna sing a country song, and every birdie at the counter is a chirping along.
They go,
Flap, 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 tweet, 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 at Gertie's Birdseed Diner.
nothing could be finer on the way to Carolina for a Tui or a Bunting or a Phoebe or a Minor than stopping at the diner.
We'll meet you at the diner.
Gertie's Birdseed Diner. Whoop.
Let's go behind
You know what we're
It
gonna
might
do?
be too hot for that.
It's too hot for that, and it's also we're getting a nice sweet song now. So you guys, why don't you birdies fly over to it and sit with your grandma over there? Hey, Abigail, you know we're gonna play this in A. You want to play it too? Lily, you got your banjo sitting right there. This is a song, a wonderful song written by our friend Lorre Wyatt, who has written some wonderful songs with Pete Seeger, and I met him through Pete Seeger actually. And this is a great song about the river, and has some and the Spanish words: Somos el barco, somos el mar. Yo navego en ti, tú navegas en mí. So, go ahead.
I was gonna say, it's about how we live on this earth in this boat together, and what we do affects everyone else, and I think we are seeing that right now, as we do all the time.
Somos el barco, somos el mar. Yo navega en ti, tú navegas en mí. We are the boat. We are the boat. We are the sea. We are the sea. I sail in you. I sail in you. You sail in me. You sail in me. Sing a verse now.
The stream sings it to the river,
are the sea. We are the sea. Sorry, I sail in you. I sail in you. You sail in me. You sail in me.
The boat we are sailing in was built by many hands, and the sea we are sailing on, it touches every land.
Somos el barco, somos el mar. Yo navego en ti, tú navegas en mí. We are the boat, we are the boat, we are the sea, we are the sea. I sail in you, I sail in you, you sail in me, you sail in me. Let me play one chorus.
Somos el mar, yo navego en ti, tú navegas en mí. We are the boat, we are the sea. I sail in you, you sail in me.
So with our hopes we set the sails and face the winds once more. And with our hearts we chart the waters never sailed before. Somos el mar, somos el mar. Yo navego en ti, tú navegas en mí. We are the boat, we are the sea. I sail in you, you sail in me. Last chance, somos el barco, somos el barco, somos el mar. Yo navego en ti, tú navegas en mí. We are the boat, we are the boat, we are the sea, we are the sea. I sail in you, I sail in you, you sail in me, you sail in me. I sail in you, you sail in me. Well, what time we got here, guys? Let's do. Let's finish up with in the key of E. Our great Together Tomorrow song.
Well, let's think about that as we go forward into our days, the ways that we are touching each other and all the lands of this earth, and the ways that each of our fates are entwined, and the ways that we can help each other and not hurt each other, and that if we all work together, it's very clear that the current crises that we are in are fixable. We have the power to do it. So let's work on that. Let's think about that. Let's put our energy and our minds to it, because we are capable and we can do it.
I don't like to say goodbye. I don't want today to end, but we will be happy together tomorrow, together tomorrow again. Together tomorrow, together tomorrow, my friend. We will be happy together tomorrow, together tomorrow. Tonight when I'm sleeping I'll dream of us being together tomorrow again. Last chance. Together tomorrow, together tomorrow, my friend. Tonight when I'm sleeping I'll dream of us being together tomorrow again. Together tomorrow again. Shout out to Lindsay, who asked for Gertie's Birdseed Diner. And a shout out to Why Hunger. Go to whyhunger.org/rapid response donate. Thanks, friends. We'll see you tomorrow.